Let's do it. Game 3, Team Liquid versus Team Empire. Winner going through to the winner bracket finals, fighting for a spot in Shanghai. Loser still has a shot.
Honestly, Empire in the last game looked very dominant. First game, it looked the other way.
Is
first
it
game was
deja
even.
vu? I mean, Liquid have to be questioning themselves. Is this Frankfurt Majors all over again? Are we like coming in as favorites and then getting to the playoffs and then I don't want to say choking because I don't feel like they ever like played bad even during Frankfurt. Like it was just like an alliance team that suddenly like showed up and like did some crazy alliance shit.
Yeah.
And now it's like Empire kind of showing up in this game. So if you're Liquid, you've got to be kind of feeling nervous after even just a single loss.
Especially how dominant they were in that game.
Yeah.
Like.
Because game 1 was actually very even, and Liquid just did the classic, oh, you make a mistake, let's take your base.
Yeah.
And I feel like game 2, Empire were generally ahead for most of it. Though I know there was like, you can argue one bad team fight where they got the racks or engagement, but...
So we'll find out what happens in game 3. We're going into the draft. We love picks, bans, and all that good jazz. And we have something a bit different. Okay, we talked about the Spirit Breaker, Shane. We both thought if we're in Liquid shoes, we might just ban it. The problem is like, there's a lot of heroes you might need to ban.
And they actually first pick it as well.
They first pick it, yep. They did keep the ban on the Earth Spirit. Io was banned by Liquid themselves. I think it's whichever team has second pick just bans Io because
Just
they don't
want
want
the
to give it up.
combo, yeah.
Since Empire will just first pick Io if they can. And then...
Enchantress ban? Talk about it?
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Honestly,
It wasn't a big impact that game, but it's because Empire just knew they could win the other lanes.
they
with
also had to
Spirit Breaker.
commit a lot to kind of kill him, whereas Spirit Breaker could just go with +1 to kill the Broodmother top.
It's kind of like annoying like a Viper or something where you don't necessarily always see the hero having a massive impact on the game. But
This is more what I like to see. Mind control, getting the space creator, team fighting hero.
Yep.
Where in the last game, more split pushing.
this is the first stage Death Prophet too. That's something Liquid did once or twice in the group stages, but kind of seemed to shy away from later on.
What are the what do you think the counters are to Death Prophet? Like maybe Nyx Assassin?
Burst damage, I think, is good always.
Yeah.
Nixus sounds good. I mean, Arco's good in the early stages too, just because you have burst damage and
True.
I don't know. You can purge off the Yule Scepter. That's always nice.
That was we saw that in the last game.
You can try and I mean, you've got Spirit Breaker. I feel like Spirit Breaker in general is good, and they're gonna go Sven again.
It's good against the Death Prophet.
Similar kind of run it. They want to just run it Liquid again. That's what they did last game. They're gonna try to do again. Nice.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nat. Nat she was on tea duty.
Except
Shane and
I
I
don't-
needed our tea.
I don't actually know how much milk to put in tea, so I just kind of guessed. So you got...
Oh, it's how much did you put in?
I don't know. I just poured until
Pour
it
it.
was kind of white.
Yeah, that's good enough.
You know, that sounds fine. Like if you're asking someone else to make your tea for you, and like you tell them like milk
you
no
made
sugar.
a mistake. Look.
Oh no,
I didn't-
you accept however much milk they give you at that point.
I didn't know. I forget.
So
some
standard
people-
is like you add I don't know like a small portion
a
unless
drop.
they say like normally you'll say like just a tiny bit of milk if you want a tiny bit, but you
Or
don't normally
lots.
put in lots. Yeah,
You're
unless
probably
it's-
both gonna die. I also guessed on whose tea was whom.
Does
this is good.
yours even have? You didn't have milk in yours, do you?
No,
No,
it's
he
black.
doesn't. See, I knew it was. Yeah.
I'm simple.
I was the Earl Grey. I think this is the Earl Grey, the yellow ones.
Oh yeah. Okay, I did something right.
Yeah,
I was-
yours is the English breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. 50%.
Perfect.
Okay, so what have we had happen? A Sven again.
They picked Sven. The
And-
clockwork for mind control though.
You got
So-
Dazzle Weave though, so that's a good defensive tool against the Sven damage.
I kind of like this. You get a pick with clockwork, then you have Death Prophet, and you have Dazzle to sustain the push after it.
How are we stopping the Spirit Breaker, George?
Yule's Death Prophet,
Yule's
Snowball, but Clockwork. I mean, you've got ways to do it.
Battery Assault and Prey.
It's a
Yeah.
resolution pick. I like it. They've got lots of this hero needs lockdown or heroes like Tide that he's just going to get to hit a bunch. Like you don't need lockdown against like a Tide when you're OD because he's just in your face. You right click him. But against this Liquid draft, you need the stuns, which they've got with Spirit Breaker, Sven. You false promise the OD, keep him alive. He dishes out more damage.
Do you think they could actually play the Spirit Breaker as a core here? And
Possibly. It's open-ended, I think.
I think that's kind of a counter pick as well, actually.
What? So you're running Spirit Breaker core. What's the benefits? Is that you can
You have higher levels, maybe a
Yeah,
bit more farm.
faster level 6.
How about a Nyx for Team Empire? It's nice against DP. I don't know if it brings enough, but we've seen some really good impales coming out. And
I don't think it brings. I don't think it's fast tempo enough for Empire. I think they want fast tempo. They want something with really strong early game. Like lane dominance, Brew gets banned out. That would have been like a not so much fast tempo, but really early game present hero.
I'd like them to pick
Funny heroes are left if it is an offlane. I mean, he plays Spirit Breaker, so it could be.
Darkseer?
Darkseer sounds good. Vacuum Stormbolt's always nice.
Yeah.
It's a not super fast pace. Like the hero does need a lot of farm and levels, but once you hit that mech timing, your lineup's really scary.
I'm sure No Fear would enjoy an Ion Shell as well.
Yep. Yep.
On the Spirit Breaker.
Yeah, there's obviously that synergy with Surge too.
I think
Yeah.
Undying's good for Empire as well. If they want to run either support, more likely support than
And
offlane.
it's the combo we saw in the very first game with
Yeah.
Undying OD, with the continuous heal.
And you false promise you've got another heal on top of the Arcade heal to keep someone alive. So I think, and none of these liquid heroes deal with Tombstone. Oh no, sorry, the X heals. I'm banned by Empire. What am I talking about? Empire banned Undying.
Yeah, that's how good of a pick it was, Shane. Good suggestion on the Undying. So.
That wasn't me.
Oh, I thought. Oh, well,
Just
okay.
throwing me under the bus.
I try.
Fucking hell, Shane.
I'll get it together, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The Medusa ban out again. We've seen Liquid run that, and now they're banning the Brood. But
Oh, Liquid need damage. I don't even know if Medusa would. Medusa would be like the 5-man push cheese, but I think Liquid would rather carry with damage. They have.
They're just afraid of that,
nothing
Lusk.
I
outside of
would've-
DP.
I feel like Jug is super easy here for Liquid because the Tusk. This Jerax is gonna set up so many
Walk
kills.
Like, and I was gonna,
Yeah.
yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say it.
Warcry's pretty good against Jug. Jug is like always like amazing stable, except there's a few heroes he just doesn't. He can't play into. I think Sven, Chen, are like kind of two of them, and
Also, OD is one of these heroes that, you know, if you get run at by a Lycan, the Necrobook's going on you,
Yeah.
like, what do? You know, you can imprison, but he'll just wait. Doesn't deal with, like, that much in-your-face pressure that well.
And it's a nice way of, with the Jug, you can't necessarily choose to swap off of whoever has been false promised, but Lycan has lots of options there and can. beat around.
Offlane Timbersaw Phonic. Let's go.
Have they done that? No, who was doing Timbersaw
Okay.
earlier today? Was that Team Spirit played an Timbersaw? I want to say, but there was a Timbersaw earlier today. And it actually ended up in the safe lane. It was very interesting.
And they've got Dazzle like, and there's no real lockdown to deal with the Timbersaw that well.
Yeah, again, Team Liquid have been a bit light on that, right?
Mhm.
There's
Nightstalk is still in the pool. That's always a. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's still in the pool. It's still an option.
There's a Death Prophet Silence, but apart from that, it's...
I mean, that can do work, but it's not nearly as good as,
I'm
Situational.
so what I'm thinking is high mana cost heroes. That OD will help. You know what I mean?
Yeah, here's the spam mods.
Exactly, yeah.
thinking a lot too. So
And they have a lot of...
Yeah.
They have the weave, and they have a lot of physical damage.
I wonder if they might just pick a support and put. I feel like Spirit Breaker is such a good hero for Funnick to be on a lot of the time. We'll find out. 12 seconds.
In
to go.
12 seconds.
it's actually interesting to mention the time thing. Previous games, Liquid likes to run down the clock because I'm pretty sure they're discussing things. I don't know if that's just because they weren't lost to pick here, but they actually didn't burn their reserves.
Crystal Maiden.
Oh.
No.
Bat Rider, this is amazing actually.
Yep.
Because
It
Death
is.
Prophet's going to be up at the front line, pushing the tower. You blink in, bring him back, and focus him down with the audience fan.
I like it. It's more lockdown. It means they want to be able to just kill and actually take out Lycan when he's
Yeah.
ulti. Like you had the Sven stun, the Spirit Breaker, but Lycan with a Grave and everything else around him is going to be pesky. And this means you can pull the hero far enough away that hopefully they don't get graved.
You can also fly over the ice shards in lane, and if they don't ice shard you, Dazzle and Lycan don't really have any lockdown at
Yep.
all.
Fly out of cogs. I think this is a good hero.
Yeah.
It is-
We've seen also
Not
the
bad.
trading with Dazzle, right? There's when you try to trade, normally as a Dazzle, you have a great time. You just mac the hero because you hit really hard as a Dazzle, but Batrider with Sticky Napalm, also kill potential, but that's going to depend on how it goes. If the Dazzle does what we've actually seen Liquid do this before, Kuro picked up like Poison Touch early and then
He
didn't
maxed
have
it,
Grave.
didn't
Yeah, and then like didn't have Grave until pretty late. I think they ended up winning one of those.
Overlays.
But Prison Dota.
First time casting somebody. It's like the newbie casters can take down the overlay.
Do you know what...
You say newbie, but that happens so much.
Yeah.
At EU Hub, like TI4,
Yeah.
me and Pyrian left
Yeah,
this on for
I
like
remember that.
15 minutes.
My favorite one was when
That's the way we're going, by the way. I might go.
Yeah.
Uh,
Roland,
yeah,
wake up!
He's had a long night.
There we go.
He's back.
He's done it. Nice. It's been a long. My favorite was Shiva. I think it was TI3 qualifiers. There was a level 1 Roshan, and it was Shiva was the caster, and she had it on during the level 1 Roshan. She was casting with.
She
with
must have been so
Phoenix and
excited to see it.
Yeah, she was super hyped. It was like
Yeah.
a really big name game as well, I think, and it was during a TI the group stage matches because that was when I think we casted the group stage from
Yeah, I
TI
remember that.
remotely.
Yeah.
And she was one of the streamers for it, and yeah, unfortunately had the overlay up during it.
30 seconds to
But
battle.
my worst mistake was not the overlay. I had my mic muted for the entire cast.
Oh, I
Not
did one
Probably
of
the
those.
best cast they've ever seen.
Yes, the viewers loved it. got
my
a
God.
9 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah. I did
PBS's
that.
quality has gone up so much.
I did that for like 10 minutes in a game.
Yeah.
I muted my mic to cough and. Yep.
I've done it a lot where it's like 5 minutes, and that's why I've started to read Twitch chat while I'm casting, because I had
Oh,
an-
yeah,
I
that's
had an
why.
entire-
That's why.
Yeah,
Not
I
for the
don't care about the
memes.
memes. The memes, Jack. The memes.
Ooh.
No, I don't cast muted.
So unfortunately, I mean, it's not bad that it goes to the Dazzle. Gonna.
Did Phonic destroy all the trees at the top as well happen?
He used one fire, probably to get a fast ward down, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
But
I know a lot of batteries used to do that in the past, just to make it very difficult to gank them.
Yeah, you can see exactly where the support position.
Yeah.
so Tusk is already.
Oh boy. No fear starting off as
yeah.
evil. Just
How did that latch? Like, come on, Jerix, don't be so perfect all the time.
Did you not see the one in the last game?
No.
One- they lost the game because of that ice. That
Actually
OS
may
frog
have,
ice
yeah.
shot.
That's not his fault. That's like
Oh,
Valve.
oh.
Yeah,
That
so
Hal, he's got Hal.
exactly. This is what I was talking
It's
about.
not enough.
Yeah.
Curry's
No,
still gonna
one
run.
more, one more. Oh,
Here's the
salve.
He can still
Okay.
go.
He doesn't. He have more points than Sticky. No. Oh, he didn't.
No,
do
he
that.
learned Firefly level 1.
So
Even with the
I
house
thought
work,
I
good
assumed
enough
from
fun.
the damage that was from Sticky, but you're right. It was just him. Trading well.
Oh.
Ooh, if that ice shot's landed, that would have actually been first blood.
Didn't he have Firefly?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You,
yeah,
no, you were
okay,
totally
you're right,
right.
you're
I
right.
was just,
That's
I
fine.
was just confused because I saw so much damage, and I
No,
was like,
no.
how did he know?
No,
He's talking to me. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm thinking when he went for the kill, he had Firefly.
He was on
Yeah,
cooldown for a
He
while.
just came back up.
Yeah.
Either way, we're gonna get to see Havost Sven again. Clock can get a bit more out of a lane here. I think you can always cogs block, pull it back to you. So hopefully it won't be so easy for Havost, because otherwise, that did so much work last game.
It really did. Especially with No Fear being on the melee hero as well. Ooh, resolution.
That Soul Siphon. Is he gonna die here with
yes.
the Howl? One right
Yes.
click, Crypt Swarm. Okay.
The fairy fire!
Did he
I don't think that hit.
the Crypt
Right?
Swarm looked like it may have. just
What
fell.
level?
No, no.
Oh, it's level 1.
Level 1
because
only
he's-
does 75 damage.
No, because
Yeah.
I assumed he put 2 points in it, but it's
I
2
don't even
points
think.
in
I think
soul.
he may have lived even without the Fairy Fire, like on 5 HP.
I'm just trying to hype it up.
Thank you, Shane.
That's why I cast muted.
So, OD clearly showing that Death Prophet's pretty strong, but this will start to turn, right? OD can get better, and
The problem is you can't really... Like, OD's range is quite small. And if you go in to take some intelligence, she'll always link you.
so basically no fear is what we're saying has to happen here.
Yes.
Kind of, yes.
This mid lane may need help for OD.
Or Jarex.
And Jarex is gonna be roaming around, applying extra pressure onto the lane. So.
Talking
should have a
of
good time.
pressure, one more. Oh,
Oh boy. And he gets healed up nicely as well.
Just fishing with the ice shots. I think he's back to Fountain.
It's actually quite a difficult-ish lane for Sven once Mind Control gets a few levels. Because of the lack of support.
Well, the Oracle's back, and there's always the threat of the charge now.
Oh, here it
there
is.
we go. He can.
And a creep
I think he's
wave.
gonna mango stun if he needs it. He's trying to get the kill without it, and he won't need it.
Aloha dance.
This Oracle hero does so much damage, and that Purifying Flame is such a short cooldown. It's ridiculous.
Isn't
how-
it like 2.5 seconds or
Yeah.
something
I
ridiculous?
think it's
like
2.5 or
Yeah.
2.25 even. It's really short. And once you get level 3 Oracle, is just like the scariest thing in the world for an offlaner.
I think this lane gets kind of hard once Matumba Man gets the wolves up, and you get the heal bomb going with the invisible wolves.
Yeah, and funny, I guess for him, he can leave the lane, go jungle a bit.
He's got enough levels now to, well, maybe one more level. And then
Just
he
be careful about using. I was about to say, I was wondering what Jarex was going to do on his respawn. He can't really go top to gank the Batrider unless Firefire's on cooldown, which
Yeah.
is exactly what Funny just did. So
I think he's realizes that
yeah,
though.
and he's Tusk is missing off the map. Whenever his Firefly's on cooldown, if he doesn't know where Tusk is, he's got to play very cautiously.
Havost is super low. I'm guessing just like Cogs push back a couple times.
Cogs, and when they got the
The
kill,
gank,
he took
yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
he took a lot of damage from creeps and whatnot. Stacks being made here.
For the Batrider, yeah.
Yeah, Bat. Make sure he gets his good time on his blink. Kavos going to be brought some regen probably. It looks like Salve, maybe even a Clarity.
We have a mass rotation into mid, but unfortunately OD at the same time is going for bottom rune. It's still there.
Yeah, there were one. If OD went for the top rune, he was going to walk into a trap. There was Liquid just trying to set something up.
Oh,
Kuroki spotting out.
Oh, he's gonna get some experience here, Kuro. Big
He's gonna get
experience.
some last hits.
If he can steal the Hellbear, it doesn't look like.
I think
going
you go
for
for that, yeah.
He
I
can
don't
get
think
the
it actually
skeletons.
got low enough. Yeah, it's still alive.
So.
That's annoying because you won't get the full neutral camp on respawn.
In mid, it looks like we've had. Oh, never mind. It is just Soul Siphon.
Yeah, OD continue to have a rough time. The Spirit Breaker charge is just like not really a threat when Jerix has been just so present everywhere on the map.
Yeah. His rotations early game are amazing, to be honest.
He to me, from like what I've seen, is possibly like the best Tusk play we've seen out of the European qualifier. And they're first to picking the hero every single game when he doesn't get Earth Spirit.
Yeah, and I just wonder. Obviously, they're both heroes that fulfill similar roles. They can go around and gank and make. Oh, okay, that wasn't maybe as ideal as Kuro wanted, but a lot of
Some
space.
nice experience.
Yeah, Bad loves this. Full
Oh,
creep wave and
baby, yeah.
neutrals.
Thanks, Kuro.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what
Kuro was left,
happened.
Kuro was left.
Although it looks like Bat Rider in a little bit
They
of
were
trouble.
ready.
He's just gonna get
Baited.
run down, and there's no more
Spend your money.
Firefly.
TP. Okay.
Kuro was right.
Kuro.
Yep.
Say, never mind. God was left. That was again Jerix.
Jerix,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know if that was the plan all along to like, oh, let's bait his Firefly by setting up this camp for him to use it on, but Jerix immediately just swooped on in as soon as he saw the Firefly and was in position to go, and the ward behind that well, next to that tower.
That ward is actually crazy good.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's I feel like these were kind of. I feel like Dia obviously has an advantage. You can actually pull stats. It's not a large enough data sample, but you can see that Dia has been doing much better in this qualifiers. I think it's like 61% Dia win rate. Oh, no, probably nothing going to happen. But there's that ward spot and also the one which sees the Ancients and the hard
Yeah.
camp but doesn't block it. I think those two wards just seriously impact your game. So, not to mention the Radiant jungle issues.
It's evened out the map a bit because like there's on the over by the
Yeah.
Dire side there's like two really good ward spots. The one by the tier 1 tower, then the one on the cliff
Yeah,
right
just
by the
north
tier
of that,
2.
yeah.
There's a few good spots now at the secret shop, so it's made it a bit even. But then Dire also still has Roshan, so
Roche, also the Radiant jungle has so many entry points for smokes, and the bottom tier 1 Radiant tower, I feel if you get that, it has much more impact than top.
Jungling Dire side just seems so much. I'm
Yeah.
probably
camps
just
are
not
just
used to the
closer.
Radiant jungle. Half of it's probably not being used to it, but whenever I'm jungling, I'm just like, man, that next camp's so far away.
Yeah, it feels like an actual walk.
And the farming pattern just doesn't go as
Snowball
smoothly.
Resolution, you gotta do something to save
No
yourself, but
fear.
no fear goes in with the charge.
Hero.
But no, Aloha Dance probably has sacrificed
Worth-
himself.
He's
Body
healing?
blocks. Oh,
No.
yeah.
That's no fear save in the mid laner though.
Very well played. And Jarek's actually trying to. Oh, just checking up
Nice
on the stats.
ward actually.
Keep tabs of Bat Rider a bit better.
They can contest pretty soon as well. Like Clock must be coming up to level 6.
Oh,
Nice.
What's that?
Build himself.
no, pretty sure he didn't mean to do that, but just a little misstep. It should be fine. And
Oracle TP in.
Bat's not ready to fight just yet, but he's heading back to base, healing up. Could acquire TP and make his way mid, but doesn't actually have lasso. Oh, it's a
Ooh.
loss. He's got the banish. This could lead in. Oh, the purge's not going to hit though.
Fat is going to take a lot of damage.
oh, Shallow Grave really on point.
Charge
and
coming
now-
in though. I don't see a way Fata gets out of this. The snowball cancels it though.
my
Fata
God.
doesn't die to the purifying flames. It's Jerax. You mentioned No Fear being the hero for Empire. It's Jerax doing the same on the side of Liquid. Who needs dazzle? It feels like every hero can be dazzled these days. Like snowballs like that. Oracle doing his thing. Like that was just insane. That snowball cutting off the charge.
And
He,
it's this-
he's actually charging the dazzle,
Yep.
so I don't think he would have hit the Death Prophet because
But he
of the
could have
angle.
gotten close enough, maybe.
Yeah, to right click or something.
And at the same, so while, well, first of all, a lot more farm on Matumba Man, and who do you favor here on getting a lot of farm though? Like a Sven versus a Lycan.
For the next like 5-10 minutes, I think Lycan comes ahead because of the wolves. But if he starts stacking camps up, definitely Sven can take
Yeah.
advantage of that.
Sven will perhaps power farm a bit better
Yeah.
with the Dominator build. But this feels a bit more like game 1 where Liquid are just out, like, winning the farm battle. Like, their carry's a bit ahead of Empire. Same for the mid lane, and, well, the mid lane's about to get even better. So OD self
Just casually
Let's go.
siphoning through another world.
Yeah.
expire the ice shards, but he's still gonna be in trouble.
And Bat came in for nothing. I don't think there's anything you can do there. The tower's just gonna be lost.
And Roshan definitely is.
Oh, actually,
Damage on the
I spoke
Jerax.
way too soon. Jerax has 4 sticky
They
napalm
have
stacks on him.
Grave.
Means this push a bit less likely, but Funix Firefly wearing off could be the death of it. Actually hasn't gone for lasso at level 6, but Rider just waiting to be able to farm a bit faster with
Yeah,
Napalm and
makes
Firefly.
sense, to be honest.
Got a lot of that going around.
That's 2 towers for Liquid.
Jeez, yeah, same time. And that they were already out farming like the mid lane, the carries. The off lanes are pretty even, but you expect Clockwork to be less farm than a Batrider. He's just a hero by nature who doesn't need as much farm. He's going to roam a bit more and just do more with levels rather than farm. But yeah, Liquid secured themselves an early game advantage here in game 3.
They also got the towers so close together that they couldn't actually live.
Yeah.
So
No free.
I wonder if they timed that. It's like 3, 2, 1, now!
Exact last hit.
Now Oracle, who's been soloing bottom to get some experience, probably going to get hooked. Maybe just walked upon. Oh, nope, gonna bother to use the hook, and she's in a lot of trouble. Here comes the snowball. Oh, and no
Sun
TP
is
rotations.
burning
Going-
above his head.
Like,
Well,
nobody came in. I feel like
it's-
she...
He was a
He's
lost
dead regardless,
cause.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just
It's only worth coming in if you can get counter kills. Which
Can you astral dodge the Oracle ulti? You know, the proc?
No. The false promise damage?
Yeah, but you can
No.
use dodge it.
I don't think you can I think you take the damage after you come out.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Not 100%.
There's some weird interactions with that as
Yeah.
well, though.
No, yeah, no, I don't know 100% on all of that, but
No, me neither. Like, it's such kind of odd information you never really witness when you play Dota.
same when like Lotus Orb first came out. That was a fun item to try and figure out.
Lotus Orb still has some really weird interactions.
Honestly, Ether and Lens is the worst. Like, just for predicting
yeah.
Dota, because you're so used to just knowing what to
yes.
do in what situations, and then all of a sudden this hero does X amount longer,
Yep.
or a black hole is that much further. It changes the game completely.
So Liquid secure Roche. He just goes Matumba Man's way, and he is sitting well on top of the net worth now with 6.3k. 2k ahead of Sven, which is complete opposite story to what we saw last game, where Havas was just farming so efficiently. That first TP rotation mid from Havas just feels like not getting the kill there on Death Prophet
Yeah.
really cost Empire, because that was a big commitment. You pull your carry off the lane, and you don't get the kill you were looking for.
It's kind of a different style from Liquid. Last time they kind of tried to kill Havost and they brought the kills to him. In this game, it's the other way around. They're trying to Empire trying to pressure Liquid.
I'm just having to hear from. I feel like I don't. I want like nothing against Mind Control's Brute. I don't think it works for Liquid as well as
Yeah.
other heroes for him.
They need him on like a Nyx assassin.
Yeah, the
Nick, Shaker, Clockwork, like
Exactly.
these
Playmakers.
This is to me Liquid in because they have two very greedy. Well, Fata's kind of the greedy carry. Matumba Man does both. Like some games he'll play greedy carry, some games he'll fight a lot. But they have really two carry players more so than other teams. And I think because of how much farm Matumba Man and Fata take, he needs to play. The Brood doesn't fit into their drafts as well as it does for other teams.
they sack him a lot as well, so I
Yeah.
think that he needs a hero where even if you, it's as you said, even if you get no farm, but also even if you have like pretty bad levels, as long as you can hit some timing, like
Is this
Nyx
the
with
never
tail.
stop push?
X I'm aware of. And they won't lose a Rax here. A bit of damage on a tier 3 at most. I say they won't lose a Rax and cast a Curse will strike. Or just by cast a Curse, I mean my own stupidity.
Oh, is that what the cost to course is? Explains why it affects me so much. Oh, it's the worst. But yeah, standing in the fire turns out not to be that great for Matumba. And Nether Strike, are they just going to burn the Aegis there? That feels... they just got that. I mean...
It's okay.
They have Grave on Kuroki, but it's such a low-level Grave that I think it'll be on cooldown for too long
Yeah.
to use.
It's you're like an Aegis you're rarely going to get a lot out of because of it's not the best Aegis carry anyways with how Shapeshift works, and it's just a hero they knew was going to be hitting the high ground. They got the tower down to half HP. That's
It's totally worth it. At
that's like
13
what
minutes.
that to me is like you're 13 minutes in the game. That's probably what like an
You're
okay
13 minutes into the game.
like that's good outcome for an Aegis. It
Yeah.
just happened right after they got the Aegis, so it feels like they rushed
Yeah.
it and lost it really quickly. But Liquid have complete map control. They can still farm. They don't have any items yet. It's
Yeah.
13 minutes in. They can
great.
finish a Necro 3. They can finish the Death Prophet, Yules, or whatever, Atos. I'm not sure where they are item-wise, but there's still a lot of room for them to just acquire items right now that they don't need to rush things.
Talking about Aegis carriers, though, Liquid's 2 cores are
Some of the worst.
Yeah.
probably the 2 worst,
Yeah.
or up
I think
there.
you just put it on the clock instead and try to get... I mean, you obviously want
I think-
cheese later.
It's like Lycan's fine just because he can hit the tower like in non-ulti form, and then
Yeah.
on respawn he can pop the ulti if he wants.
I think that's definitely the play, yeah.
Like that's
No, I
that's
say
what,
just
just what they
wait.
did there, like where Lycan was just hitting the tower, and if they fully commit to him, he won't ulti. So
Wait until you kill Roshan another 2 times. You just want cheese. That's the goal. Screw
Cheese
Aegis.
is the play.
Just cheese.
We're playing
No,
for cheese,
I mean, I
guys.
don't... It's hard to call right now. We're still kind of waiting on Batrider's impact, although look at Liquid's positioning, right? They clearly want the top tower on Empire, or they're trying to get something done on the map, but they can't go to their jungle, get the Sven farmed, and Liquid is just there, hanging out.
Also, how do you push if you're Team Empire?
You find kills,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
try and find and this is the thing with the Sven pick, he farmed so fast last game because Empire had map control. They could farm their Ancients, they could stack jungle, farm their own jungle. This game, there's no jungle farm for Avos, there's no Ancients to stack because if he stacks Ancients, Liquid will just take it themselves, so Havos is not going to catch up or power farm like he did last game, and this is where the Sven is going to be nowhere near as scary.
A lot to do with the supports as well.
Oh no.
Got him.
Oh, actually, okay, he's gonna turn
I was
around.
about to say, he can't false promise TP anymore.
Oh goodness! Oh no, okay, they need to do more damage. Oh no! So unfortunately, I've attacked the wrong target. They get one, but he's gonna blow up, and there goes the.
He made the best out of a
Yeah.
bad situation, you know. Like the trade is still favorable for Liquid, but the trade Liquid thought they had was like an OD kill for nothing. Instead, they lose Clock and Tusk, lose a bit of momentum.
Yeah, but as you pointed out, you couldn't even attack that Death Prophet because of the Soul Siphon. It didn't matter, so going on the Tusk seemed like a good, or the Clock seemed like a good go. And almost, getting closer to the Atos.
Yeah, it's not really a game changer though. At least, it definitely helps.
It helps, but it's not that good against Lycan, to be fair.
And they need 4 stuff versus Clockwork in theory too,
Yeah.
which is not. I don't think Funix that he's got 3.9k net worth. He's not close to 4 stuff. That's just the blink for now. 1 fight for Empire is all they need. They win 1 fight, they can then kind of take back control of their jungle, the Ancients, farm a lot more. So for Empire, I don't think they're going to be panicking just yet. They're just going to have to try and find that one good fight, lead the way with the Bat Rider lasso, and go from there.
Speaking of control, they have 1 ward up in Liquid's jungle. That is it that I'm seeing. Obviously, maybe we're missing one if someone's hero's head is too big, but I'm pretty sure they have 1 up there. It's not. It helps you know some stuff. Like that's how they
Whose
knew.
head size are you making fun of?
Yeah,
Mama?
I was thinking like
come on.
Invoker's not in the game.
I meant the icon.
What?
I'm sorry.
Sven he's a sensitive fella.
You
He
both-
may look strong and bulky, but
Maybe he
Use
just has a
feelings
really
too.
big helmet. Eh?
you know what they say about guys with
Yeah,
big helmets.
exactly. We're gonna see not too much. Matamaman does get stunned up here, but he's gonna run on by. Oh, okay, another stun. They have
gonna
the
kill a
charge.
Roa then.
Oh god.
Fountain.
He
He
needs
might
to get
die
to
in
the
Fountain's gonna be close.
It's double heal. Oh, and he's out of wolf form, but the hook shot onto Vos. How is he going to bash anyone with that god strength when he can't attack very fast? The soul siphon as well. Strength heroes be dead. He gets so close to
close.
killing them, but it's not enough. And
Oh, the grave as well will save up Jerex on Tuss. Phonic has been healed, so he can't blink away. This is looking really bad for Empire.
yeah,
Another Soul Siphon will help secure the back
Nice.
kill.
OS from.
what are you meant to do against the soul? I really don't like. What is the play? Just 4 staffs to
I
get
think
out of
4
range?
stuff isn't bad.
Yep. They definitely need 4 stuffs this game with Clock and Soul Siphon, I imagine.
I think the issue is you have to burst her down.
They used so much on the Lycan, like they kept trying to keep him locked in place. They used the Oracle Purge and
Oracle TP'd home
yeah, it's
with the
and the
ulti
false
use.
promise having to be used defensively by
Yeah.
Oracle made that a very difficult fight. And they've still got Exorcism for this. They're on the high ground with Exorcism, about to take what looks like the first lane of Rax.
Oh. Another strike gonna come
Can
out.
they
They're
close
trying to
that
work
up?
on Vada. If they can get him here, that's
Oh,
huge.
nice.
They managed to kill her. Their range Rax in danger, but Kuro now, he is in the middle of a Firefly. Shallow Grave or not, he is gone. Can Batrider find any more? I believe the lasso on cooldown does have the blink. Maybe he can get some sticky napalm stacks up on them
Charge.
in 2 seconds. Oh, turning into the Wolfman, but I think Clockwork will be... Oh, has a
Blade
blade mail. Be careful, run away, little no fear, run away. Oh, the hook shot. Oh, Astral Imprisonment, gonna save his life. Well played. And the Wolves, yeah, they're dead.
Good Oracle play. Get that Purifying Flame last hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the I didn't want my Spirit Breaker to die. Just gotta get the kill, you know.
Yep.
Lohadens knows how to do Oracle. The ultimate overthrow hero.
and that's actually, they're very lucky with the catapult targeting the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the range. It's the range rack, so it's not gonna heal up
Yep.
anytime soon. Anytime this game.
You just send a little wolfie in there, right?
Yeah, it'll actually maybe kill it.
Yeah, with
No,
2 wolves.
no.
You,
I think if you attack it at the same time.
yeah, it's
It's reduced damage though. It won't
I'm
but
pretty
it's,
sure
it's the
it'll kill
wolf. Mm.
with the wolves.
it. Yeah, I'm pretty
No.
Yeah, howl. And I think it'll.
With how?
What are the tomato creeps? Okay, he just pulled them from the camp. They
But
go
the,
pretty
the,
far.
the backdoor protection reduces the damage
Put
you
it up.
do, doesn't it?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't even know how backdoor.
I didn't think it
I think
reduced the
just,
damage.
I just think it heals.
I think it
Yeah.
just, yeah. So if it's at 25, you can only just come in and smack it.
Is he sending wolves in? Yeah, he is. Look at that little wolf. Or what is it? Is it just scouting?
Yeah, I think he sent. I think he sent them different ways.
Okay.
One was scouting.
I reckon a wolf attack would do at most 10 damage.
So brutal to the wolves. So Batrider, I don't know, I haven't seen the best Blinkin lasso because of course that last one wasn't the best engagement, but it's rough. I do think even if you try to grab Barter, if he has Exorcism going, if he survives and gets the Yules off, you've put yourself in a really bad spot.
Also, without the Force Staff, I think it's pretty difficult to play Batrider in general.
Yeah. Yep.
Has he got it
Very
now?
difficult.
I didn't see it there.
This game, especially when there's Clockwork Hookshot, Snowball that can counter-initiate.
This is...
I think
Okay,
a
this
little
is the
bit
fight.
short. Yeah, he's still short of 4 staff.
Okay.
They're worried about Roshan. They want to contest it on the side of Empire.
Oh.
They saw the direction I think the rocket flare came from, so they know at least clocks on at the pit. But
You can see the height of it as well, so you can kind of guess the distance.
They're gonna go in on
They have
Barter.
a grave. They have a grave.
But
Okay.
if he gets low enough, they can still maybe be able to come after the grave. The grave's still there. Now the Sven goes in. Her Voss is just cleaving through everyone. Is the damage there? It looks like a Tusk is already dead. The grave comes out on Fata during the exorcism, but they're still going to look to kill him after this one. If they take him out, it looks like the fight should be won. The
Yules
defensive
damage.
Yules doing some more damage, and Voss has to run. Voss is down.
He's
Spirit Breaker down as well. How did
Yeah.
Death Prophet just
Okay.
does not go down?
So
He-
she was
he
in the
siphoned-
snowball. No. So first thing was that
Yeah,
the snowball save, and then
Then the
the
grave.
siphon's in the grave.
But she siphoned and then
Yules.
Yules
So he was
and-
doing exorcism damage
and
while life
taking the
stealing.
siphon. Oh, while Yules.
You know, knowing Fata, he probably even was getting the bottle charge heal off as
Yeah,
well. You know,
probably,
it's like,
yeah.
I'm going to bottle and Yules and siphon
Oh my goodness.
like at the same time.
Oh,
Good luck
boy.
killing me.
What do you do there? I don't think there's a good.
You-
Oh, and
you
the
type
racks.
out, you go
I
to
think
Twitch
the wolf
chat,
killed
and
it.
you
Yeah.
type OS Frog. That's what you do.
Oh boy.
OS Frog, please.
What are the rules on that? Are players allowed in Twitch chat? Like it's 5-minute
I-
delay. What's the?
No, I'm sure it's not allowed.
Oh, okay.
Just, I mean, you can. Wards last 7 minutes, so.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I've always wondered why they set Valve official delay at 5 if Ward's lost 7. Like,
And
if,
teams also have pause time, so it's,
Yeah.
it's definitely banned to be watching the stream.
Yeah.
I don't know if that. I'm sure that applies to Twitch chat as well.
If you can understand Twitch chat, you, like that's just impressive in its own.
Yeah, it's true. You could stream cheat without watching the stream
Yeah.
just by reading the chat. Oh, based on the Twitch chat, I can tell the ward is
The
located
word
at
is
this
to the
spot.
top
Yeah.
left.
They'd use this one.
They've used
They're level
OS
one
Frog like
Roshing.
7 times, so that means that it's here.
They're going to Roche at 26 minutes in the future, based on what Twitch chat has been telling us.
so now with the Octarine out, it's looking rough. Albeit they've only still lost because the exorcism was down. They didn't lose the mid set of racks and
They
everything.
took some damage though. The tower.
Yeah, and of course the bottom ranged. So
Just the rain tracks loss at bottom isn't too catastrophic.
I think actually the play could be if Death Prophet is at the front line, you put Kuroki beside Jerex and they snowball in after him after the
And
Batrider
Paul's
to Shallow
pick up.
Grave.
Yeah.
On top
I
of
just
them.
don't like the idea of Kuro being in like the middle of the fight. I'd rather he's as far away as possible.
If you think about it though,
I mean, if he's got level 4 grave, it should be okay.
you think with 4 staff on Batrider?
If you get him in the snowball, it
Ether
buys
lens,
enough time in its
ether
sense.
lens.
Ether lens dazzle.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's again one of those because you're a defensive support. It makes a lot of sense.
I just like thinking of all these crazy scenarios.
He could like farm a blink dagger potentially. He's got 6k net worth on
Yeah.
dazzle somehow.
That's pretty impressive.
But
Oh, 4 staffs there. All right.
I think if anything,
Oh.
they get the blink on Tusk and then you insta snowball him, and
Yeah.
then you snowball when he's like not even low HP at that point. So he's like half HP in the snowball because you can't burst him down instantly.
So they got really lucky there. I think they Spidey sent something was up and cancelled it right as people were the charge out, and right as people were coming around the corner into their ward. So Empire gonna live to see another day, or are they?
Defensive weavers up.
Okay, Havos has to walk the long way around. Immediately
False
throws out the
promise.
borrow time
Yeah.
already. It's like he hasn't
Should
popped
just
God
open
Strength.
down.
He needs to smack around
He's
at
saving it for
people.
5
Yeah, he's
now.
saving it.
Oh,
He has to be
he
saving
used
it.
it. So
Oh boy.
he's gonna buy back. No God Strength in there. Blade Mail as well. Look at all of these ghost women things. Ugh, everywhere, doing lots of damage.
The
Fodder
siphon
is
as
also,
well.
yeah, he's just sucking people off. It's not great. This is Dota, people. This is Dota now. Just need a lion in this game to boot. So, lots of dead women everywhere. Was that? oh, that's what comes out of Death Prophet.
People off. There's dead women everywhere. What?
What is
the
happening?
fuck is going on here?
The Death Prophet's ult is dead
They
women.
didn't
we
get-
have a really big storm bolt. It's not gonna do anything because they're stuck in with the blade mailed clockwork. Never mind.
Oh no!
Oh,
the
that's
the
an
ulti
ult.
does a lot though.
They're gonna kill
Resolution.
one.
The
Can they
hero.
kill anyone else?
They got the lasso as well.
Oh
onto
my
Dazzle.
God.
They're gonna clean up here. They still haven't even taken the melee melee
They
racks
haven't got
here.
the racks yet. Yeah.
Oh,
How they not take the
Kuro.
melee
He
racks?
scraped himself. They still got ages too.
Get out of the fire.
And Fata's like, let's. I don't want to deal with Havas.
Yeah,
Havas scares me.
Let's get out of here, guys.
Yeah.
How many buybacks were used there though? Just Havost apparently. Wow.
It was still a gold win for Liquid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of the buyback, though.
That is. I don't know how they held
Okay.
that.
That teamfight recap didn't show all the
No,
kills. So.
Also, Liquid made a really big mistake there. Normally they're very objective focused, and
Yeah.
they didn't. So maybe just long hours of playing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Over the past week.
I think they really wanted to, if they focus the objectives and then get caught on the, they want to make, if you focus objectives while you have your ultis up, so your Lycan ulti and your Exorcism, and then they wear off, even if you get the racks, Empire can kill you on the retreat.
Yeah.
They have Spirit Breaker, they have Bat Rider, they have great catch, so they wanted to make sure they killed Empire while they have Exorcism and the Lycan ulti up. So I think, as much as you want to be Liquid's an objective-based team, I think they realize like if somehow we don't escape after getting racks, it's not worth getting the melee racks and losing 4 or 5 heroes.
On Fata here, do you not just get a Ghost Scepter against your team? And then
Shivers, I think. Shivers or AC, probably. He loves AC, actually.
Yeah, he
That's
does.
been-
Oh, they found Havost. There's the hook shot, and he's in a
that is
spot of trouble.
unfortunate.
And no buyback, of course, since they expended it last fight.
70 seconds, he's dead. The creeps are pushed up.
That's
Bottom.
actually that's second lane of racks potentially. This Empire can do something miraculous here. Lasso into
They have to
tier
get Kuroki.
4s.
Kuroki's standing pretty far forward. Go get him.
I don't know if Kuro's the ideal kill though. If you kill him, the other heroes get your racks, and they've also, I presume, got no glyph after that last push.
Alright.
Oh, we're gonna see
Go
the
for-
pull on
They want
for
Fata. The
Fata.
double force staff, they pull him way
Oh
back.
boy.
Kuro's there though. Kuro's chased him down. No, he's gonna focus. The calls, leave me alone. Take the racks. Doesn't matter if I die.
He's got the grave.
Kuro Grave is available.
They
He's
did-
healing.
They did the
The
snowball!
Siphon.
Yeah,
He's not even close. This is before the exorcism heal.
And he still has Aegis!
he double
oh,
siphoned.
yeah, okay.
He-
They weren't even close to that. This is looking like game over all of a sudden.
Because-
Havas still dead for 25. He got full HP without even getting exorcism
He
heal.
used 2
Bloody
siphons.
hell.
Yeah.
So on 2, because he's so close to them, he just siphoned 2 of them. and it
Jerix is
wasn't
in the
great.
well.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that Jerix is in the well,
He's
so
a
it's
thirsty fella.
yeah.
Oh.
Seen that in some interviews. Matumba Man gonna maybe take a bit of damage, and oh yes, they managed to get somebody here. And now, can they do anything to fodder? But Silenced Up Resolution just gonna look on
They
sadly.
need,
Oh, nice
a
cogs,
lot
boy.
of kills here.
Oh.
Wait,
No,
is mind control.
Nine
So
controls
can't
out,
find much.
and yeah, they got Kuro, but not.
Okay, hello, dance. Let the OD get some.
Secured.
You know, we're getting to the point of the game where it's like maybe let the OD get some kills here. You kind of need spawn right now. I don't know what your force. I guess force stuff is nice, but
4 stuff was amazing there.
yeah. But
I think OD gets a 4 stuff too, and they triple 4 stuff.
oh yeah, that was the play. Like, if they could triple force stuff into Fountain,
Yeah.
then you kill him twice because of the Aegis.
You know you're in trouble though when
Some
your
good
plan
shit.
is triple force self someone into my fountain.
Ah,
It just seems
desperate times,
Yeah.
desperate measures. You know.
So
level 16 on Volsto. You know, the god strength.
He's
Does pump out a lot of
not
damage.
picked up any items in a long time. He needs.
Yeah, he
probably
just-
gonna rush BKB, I guess, and go from there.
the buyback really hurt him because it. Now he's got a blink, but they're gonna be in your base anyway.
Do you disassemble the helm and get a armlet?
Oh, just because the push is coming?
Nah.
Just because you need to fight right now.
Yeah.
I don't think the armlet boosts like the attack speed's nice. I think if you'd rather like get like a hyperstone in that case.
Okay.
If you want the damage to fight, you just pick up a hyperstone. If
Oh,
he's
dear.
gonna spend money, it's I think hyperstone or BKB.
Oh no.
Resolution getting caught.
And there is the
This
sun.
is the fight.
Matumba Man running in.
I don't know if they can do this. Funnick is trying to pull them off to the side, maybe
Fata's
trying to get the rest
unkillable. He's
out.
like, you guys run, I'm pulling Fata
Yeah,
the hell
yeah.
away from you.
I got this. I'll bite the bullet,
Oh,
boys.
no.
Takes one for the team, or does he? They've already lost 2 out of this, and
Have also
that's the
lived, though.
ultis though. So like an ulti and DP ulti used away from the Empire base means they won't lose another lane of racks, presumably. Possibly just a tier 2 tower.
Without Bat Rider, though, are you really that afraid? Just right click the towers.
Well, by the time they get the tier 3 Bat and Spirit Breaker theoretically alive, I think, yeah, there's a glyph now for Empire, so.
Okay.
Havas picked up, I think
He's
it was
going for
makings of a
crit,
crit.
yeah.
Broadsword. And that's not even the full crit yet.
It's a sword.
I mean, he's not wrong. They're in the situation where they
Yeah,
lose
yeah.
the next team fight. It doesn't matter. One, I don't think he has buyback still. And if they lose the next team fight, it doesn't matter too much. So how they fight this one is a mystery to me. If they win, I think it's going to be on Liquid's mistakes.
And Liquid, like you can't actually like it's single target trying focus when you lasso someone, but you've got Solar Crest on Dazzle as well. You've got Snowball from Tusk. There's so much protection for that one hero that Empire are trying to focus down. That the only real option for Empire is to use a lasso or single target a Dazzle or a Tusk, but that's you lose the fight if you target.
If you even target them, you just get Yules by that profit as well.
Yeah, there's no real. It doesn't really feel like there's any like logical way that you can think through a team fight and Empire will come out on top.
They also
Outside of Liquid, like just not using spells appropriately or just forgetting to use an item or whatever.
Or someone getting caught out before the fight. Maybe.
Yeah. They're split apart. But Roche is back in less than a minute. Liquid don't have to wait for it, but they may as well just do that. This is to get into that winner bracket
Snowball.
finals.
Havo's getting caught.
False promise, nice full staff and full retreat. I've got to imagine here. They may just sacrifice Spirit Breaker. I don't know if that's going to go so easy.
Resolution
These
got caught.
shots.
Havo's going back in.
let's see if they can do anything.
Graved up nice and early here. Needs to get some lifesteal off. Won't be able to do so just yet. He's going down. Is it going to take a fall? The Shadow Wave is there. The Solar Crest. They're keeping Butter alive.
Oh my god.
He's unkillable. The Snowball. Everything.
That's
he
it.
alive?
That's
Fata
GG.
with like 4 medics on his team
What?
here.
Okay.
To top it all off, the rocket kills.
That's the BM
That's
rocket
the
flare.
BM rocket flare.
I mean, it's a kill. So it's BM because they called GG. Come on, mind control. They said mercy. They threw the white flag, and you're still killing them here. What is this?
It's just, I think obviously Empire's showing us that they're doing a lot better than I think people expected in that, at least in that second game. And the first game was very even. Maybe a team that'd been in a bit of a slump for the past month, you can argue. They've also had some roster stuff. So, but Liquid, they're just so good.
Yep.
Honestly, the main difference for me was the difference with Mind Control's heroes. Like him on the Clockwork compared to him on the Broodmother. Just making the space for the team, like going mid, rotating early, keeping OD down. And then Fata Death Prophet with Snowball, Grave. What are you meant to do?
Yeah, I feel like that's the other problem with if you're feeling comfortable letting the Death Prophet through, you have to consider some of the other options. I think obviously you've got the problem with Jerix. You have to ban out what? You have to ban out the IO because you're facing Liquid. You have to ban out the Earth
Tusk.
Spirit. But that means if they get Tusk DP, you're in trouble.
And I think they were probably planning on second picking it themselves. I don't think they were confident. I didn't think they were confident and thinking that Liquid were going to take the DP first too. Liquid had been taking Chen was banned, but normally it's like a Tusk. I think they left Razor. No, they first banned Razor.
They first ban Razor, yeah.
I guess they were expecting something else with the Tusk. Or at least if they were considering the DP, they weren't considering as big of a threat as it turned out to be.
Yep.
So, Empire, I think, still a team you cannot count out in the lower bracket. They'll be
That game
versing
2 was
Vega.
very impressive.
I mean,
Oh, here we go. Here are the
the
brackets.
only team I feel like confident should be getting top 2 is Liquid out of these 4 teams. I feel like, even though Spirit's been playing incredibly well, but I feel Liquid is the most well-rounded team, and just doesn't seem to have too many gaps right now. But even there's no guarantees. So we got Liquid Spirit coming up next.
This is a game.
Yeah, I'd be really excited to see how Liquid responds to it, because Spirit has. We're not joking when we say that Spirit has something like three comfort pushy lineups. They're
Totally different as well.
Yeah, they're very different, but they all kind of center around grouping up at a certain time and pushing. They don't actually split push much. They generally do more favor a group up and push lineup, and it's going to be interesting because if you ban out the Sven, they do something else, and so I'd love to see how Liquid plan on handling this.
Okay, well, we're going to find out. Their admins have said there would be like a 20 to 30-minute break before the winner bracket final.
Okay.
So, Liquid just played a long BO3. They might need to eat, rest, and get some just time to think and plan for the next match. There will be a bit of a break. I don't know how long it'll be. Probably closer to 20 minutes rather than 30, since it's already been a long day. I don't think the teams want to be playing too late, considering there's more matches tomorrow. But we'll take a break, guys. Come back, and we'll have Liquid versus Team Spirit. Don't go